Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I hope you all had a great day yesterday. I sent message to most of your families, but I apologize for the delay in getting back to you yesterday. My two meetings turned into one big long 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock meeting. So I was during the meeting in my mind thinking, don't you know I have journal entries to be reading right now? Because I love reading your journal entries every day. So I was able to finally get back to everyone, but I do apologize that it took longer than I would like. So today I have no meetings on my agenda. I have a lot of planning and work that I'm going to be doing for you guys for the coming weeks, which is that's the exciting part for me. So before we get started on today, I wanted to quickly touch on three-dimensional shapes, and that is something that you are going to be working on today, students. You will be working on a PowerPoint, or parents, I also put it as a PDF if that works better for your computer as well. So in class, we were working on identifying the names of the three-dimensional shapes. The standard for kindergarten is that students will know a cone, a cube, a cylinder, and a sphere. When you look at the PowerPoint or PDF today, you will see that there is also pyramid and rectangular prism on there. It's always something great to expose them to, but they are not held accountable for those two shapes, if that makes sense. So when it comes time to assessing, like we were going to be assessing on the names of the four shapes for progress reports before all of this took place. So think of today as, again, we were discussing the names, but we were not discussing the features. So in today's PowerPoint activity, you're going to see words like the edges and the vertices of the shape, which describes the features of that shape. Students, the standard is that students are able to use that vocabulary, and they are able to explain how many edges and how many vertices a shape has. Now, today, it is just kind of think of it as like exposure. We put little pictures on the side that explains what the features are for that shape. So you can just kind of talk to your child about them. There's going to be a lot of three-dimensional learning coming in the coming weeks. So don't worry about them completely. By no means do they need to master that verbiage today. It's just kind of having that conversation with them. That's what we would be doing in the classroom, and just explaining that to them. And another thing that I always do is I always tell students that vertices is a fancy word for corners. So you can point out and count the edges and the corners, also known as the vertices, in the PowerPoint today. So if you have any questions about that, please feel free to let me know, but I just want to reiterate, by no means are students expected to know that information. I did put a little description in the caption of that post, but I just want to reiterate it again that we are in the beginning stages of three-dimensional shapes. So I think that is all of the question or all the information I wanted to share with you today. I am going to be posting an extra video today of an Easter story. I have a couple Easter stories here on hand, and since Easter is quickly approaching, I thought that I would share a couple stories with you over the next couple of days. So I will film that after this, and then I will post it later. You will notice on Dojo that anytime I have something extra that I'm posting, something that's not on the calendar, I'm titling it extra. So I'm doing that just to try to continue to keep those posts organized. So you'll either see that it's a day of the week, or it's labeled extra, that is just an additional resource for you guys. So that's what the Read Aloud will be posted on later on today. So today's question of the day is, yesterday we talked about dyeing Easter eggs, and I realized I ended up putting it in the comment section, but I realized as I started reading students' responses that I never answered the question yesterday in my video. So I will make sure I answer today's question. Today's question of the day is, have you ever gone on an Easter egg hunt? So answer in the description box below, or the comment section, I mean. I sound like I'm like making videos on YouTube. I'm not. Answer in the comment section of this video if you have ever been on an Easter egg hunt. So the answer to that is yes, I have been on an Easter egg hunt. Some of my best childhood memories are Easter egg hunts that we used to have at my grandparents' house. My grandparents used to make the most epic Easter egg hunts ever. I mean, we were well into our teenage years that we were still trying to have these Easter egg hunts because they were so amazing and so epic when we were growing up. I am the youngest in my family. I have two older brothers, and so there was always this running joke that I was getting ripped off because my oldest brother would get the Easter egg hunts until he was 18, and I wanted the Easter egg hunts until I was 18 also. So it didn't quite work out that way. But yes, I have been on Easter egg hunts, and my grandparents used to just give the most. They were just epic. They were amazing. We still talk about them to this day. Now that I am a grown up, I love doing Easter egg hunts for my nephew and my nieces. That has been a lot of fun. That I will usually go to my mom and dad's house for Easter. It's going to be different this year, of course, but the tradition is that we will go to my mom and dad's, and we will set up an Easter egg hunt for them. So Mr. Miller and I always love being a part of that. So that's just a little bit of background on Easter egg hunts that I have done. So let me know, have you ever done an Easter egg hunt in the comment section today? I will be posting the video of me reading the story later. I'm going to record it now, and then I'll give it a little bit of time and post it. Please let me know if you have any questions at all today. I am available, thank goodness. No meetings, just planning and getting more work ready for you guys. So let me know if you have any questions today, and I can't wait to see your answers to this question and your journal entries later. Bye, everyone.